Hey, yo, what's up? This is Ice-T representing for Hype Magazine. Stop playing.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
Don't stop, get it.
Roll call, yeah, I wanna see you ball, girl. We can take it to the core, girl. We ain't even got a tour, girl. I just wanna see you work, ayy. Body bump and post me up, ayy. Score a bucket, lay it up, ayy. Baby, let me see you dunk, ayy. No, I can't get enough.
I am the shot caller. Silent looking thirsty. They need some water. Find me on the bench. Hating girls is press. Only press I do is news. Plus assistant do the rest.
How do I know?
Everything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
I just wanna see you ball, baby, ball to the floor. I just wanna see you ball.
Hold up, ladies first. Yeah, this is not rehearsed. I'm so far ahead. Do my layups in reverse.
And what?
Ladies put in work, pushing when it hurt. We just getting better, breaking records, yeah we serve. Go on, eat it up. I ain't left no crumb. I'll be on the course, spotlights on, yeah I'm the one.
Monster, baby girl, I'm an all-star. Globe trotter like crossover. And one, I'm a ball hog. And what?
Ball so hard.
Check out your #1 digital outlet for music and news. From hip-hop to Hollywood. www.thehypemagazine.com.
Face Mob Hype Magazine is going down.
Hello, Cool J, Necessary Exposure, Hype Magazine. Peace.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Miranda Rice, and you already know I'm back to bring the hype, and I'm so excited to hang out with you at the Snowbound Expo. So, Rob, first of all, there's just so much that I have to say to you. Just tell people where you're from. Let's start with the basics.
Originally from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. It's just on the border of Minneapolis. I grew up riding the tow ropes, if you're familiar. I was getting about 500 laps a day if I was staying there, open to close, which was very often. But yeah, I moved to Utah not too long ago, I guess 2015. Been living there for a while, but yeah, snowboarding's my life.
I love it. Amazing. And you said you were 12 when you figured out that you wanted to go pro. That's young.
At least when I was like, yeah, I want to be a professional snowboarder. At least like this is what I want to do, even if it's not be a pro. But like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I want to snowboard like for the rest of my life,
I love
for
that.
sure.
So what did that look like for you? Because I feel like with snowboarding, right, like you have to fail to learn, and you say that all the time. So what was that progression from 12 to now? You're pro, you travel all over the world. Like, talk about the process.
Well, it really started like hating snowboarding almost because you have to push yourself so far, like push yourself past your breaking point. Like the amount of times I'd broken down just because I couldn't land some shit, like
Yeah.
that was embarrassing almost. Like I'm punching the ground, getting so angry and,
Yeah.
really getting slams, like real big slams, you hurt yourself. It's a brutal road, but you have to just care more about what you love than, how much those slams hurt or like how much you get beaten down. So you just get up and keep going because what you want is more important.
For sure. So let's talk about the clip. So this is actually how I found you.
Pest control, who called about rats?
Who won't smoke with us? Who won't smoke with us?
Viral TikTok clip of you doing an insane backflip in the park, middle finger up. Like, I've never seen anything like it. And I just was like, who is this guy? So let's talk about the inspiration behind that. Like, what was that moment like? Because on the internet, it was crazy. So what were you feeling whenever you actually did that?
So I was actually just trying to make a light skin joke to my homies, and then my buddy saw the screenshot of me upside down. He's like, yo, I need this clip. And I was like, honestly, I'm not posting that shit. Like, it's so corny. And then they're like, nah, post it. I was like, all right, I'll post it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then it, like, 8 million views later.
It went viral.
Yeah.
And was that like a moment for you where a lot of people started to figure out who you were from that?
Yeah, I guess. But that was the thing. It's like they didn't really know who I was. They just knew I was, like, the backflip guy,
Yeah.
So that was... It was cool. It's great to obviously just be introduced to people or like, have that visibility.
Yeah.
So that was great. And it did a lot for me. But at the end of the day, like they don't really get to know that I film street video parts or that like I think of myself as a lot more than a backflip guy, and
No,
that's
you are
I really
so much more than a backflip guy.
it's
for sure.
you know I think that any of my like a switchback lip that I've done on
Yes.
in an Instagram clip is so much cooler than any backflip I've ever done. So
For sure.
it's like this weird level of, okay, do these people actually know who I am or whatever? But at the end of the day, I don't really care. Like
Well, also
they
too,
do now,
I mean,
or they'll
I
learn.
feel like as
but-
a fan, like it was a great way to introduce people to the cool aspect of snowboarding. There was just so much style, so much swag. Like you didn't care, you know what I mean? And I feel like you have that energy when you ride, and it's amazing. So. Also, you're very tall. They probably can't appreciate it. 'cause
yeah,
you're
I'll
sitting
stand
down.
real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
6'7". I'm like basketball size.
He's a baller. he's like a baller. He went out of the frame probably when he stood up, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
So what is it like being that tall and doing what you do on the mountain?
Big tree, fall hard.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I
it's
believe it.
not sick. It's sick. But the thing is, I love it, and being different kind of sets me apart from everyone else. So I use it
Absolutely.
as an advantage. However, it definitely makes the learning curve much more difficult when you're getting started, because
Yeah.
it's your weight's higher off the ground. And snowboarding, skateboarding, any board sport, skiing, like
Yeah.
you want to have a lower center of gravity.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
But you
So-
make it look easy, just so you know. So you make it look
Thank you.
easy. So the last thing before we wrap up is that you've also been a center spokesperson in terms of making a difference in terms of diversity and inclusion within the sport. So what do you feel about now that you're seeing the mountains? We're starting to get more people from all walks of life on the slopes. How do you feel about that?
The other day, I was riding troll hogging, I think it was a year ago, and this kid, I mean, he looked like me. He was like maybe 6, 7 years old, and this kid's on the tow rope, and he's a little black kid. I'm like, dude, what? Like, I've never seen that at troll hogging. At troll hogging in Wisconsin, you know, like getting to see it change. You know, from when I was a kid, I'm the only black dude on the mountain, to now it's like I see a lot of people, and we have things like AS, or the National Brotherhood of Skiing even is like really taking a bigger role, I feel like, than they have in previous years, because there's a much larger community that is actually taking to the mountains, and it's not really like a rich or poor thing anymore. It's more of it's really just there's just a lack of representation, and I think that has changed a lot. And it's just been pushing the sport to, diversify so much lately. I wanted to cry, and I think about that kid on the rope, and that's what I always think. I'm like, damn, like if we had anything to do with that, like it's special. So.
It is. Well, you're special, and you're right. You are so much more than a backflip guy. You're incredible on and off the slopes. It's great to know you. So tell everybody where they can find you, where they can keep up with you, keep up with your journey, all that good stuff.
Right on. You can find me on the gram. Just my name, Rob Roethler. Hard to spell, Roethler. For those who don't know how to spell Roethler, I can hardly say it, so I can understand. But yeah, I'm on Instagram, TikTok. That's pretty much my only 2 channels that I use. YouTube, I'm going to try and get back into making some YouTube videos. I got a re-edit coming of all the footage that I filmed, so keep on the lookout. But
keep up with Rob. Follow him. He's amazing. You may see him on the slopes. You may find him on the streets, but, you got to follow him to check it out. So thank you so much, Rob.
Of course. Thank you,
Appreciate
Miranda.
Till next time.
Yo, to the Hype Magazine, this is Play from Kid and Play.
This is Kid from Kid and Play.
Christopher Reed, Christopher Martin, Kid and Play.
Let's get hype.
Hype.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Miranda Rice, and you already know that I'm here to bring the hype. I am with the incredible snowboard legend, LJ Henriquez, at the Snowbound Expo in Boston. LJ, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Nice to be here, see all the stuff that's going on. How you doing?
I'm good. You just wrapped up an incredible panel, which was amazing. So for those of you that do not know who LJ is, you need to do your homework. But we're going to start with the basics. So first of all, where are you from?
I'm born in Brooklyn, raised in New Jersey, North Jersey.
So representing New York, New Jersey, I love that. And then when did you start snowboarding?
I started snowboarding when I was 2. My dad's best friend, which is my godfather, took me snowboarding. And after that, I did it for a little bit, but once I turned 4, I started hitting the park, and that's when I truly fell in love with it.
Amazing. So let's talk about the park, because honestly, so first of all, I've had the pleasure of riding with LJ, although it's hard to keep up, and you always have a mob behind you. So talk about the park scene at Mountain Creek, because we really do have a nice culture there.
The environment in Mountain Creek is sick. You're always like, you don't even have to hit up anybody to ride there. You go there and you're always gonna find someone that you know, which I think is pretty sick. And it's just always fun to just ride with the homies and be able to have fun.
I love that. And you're so young, 15, running the show. It's incredible.
Round one, fight.
Spin a Dutch, they catch me a roller. Oh, he liked it. Wanna move.
So, like, what does things look like for you? You've been in Dew Tour, you're gearing up for competitions. Like, what do you want from snowboarding? Because I see you out there, you love it. Like, what is it all about for you?
I just like to have fun. It's like, I'm gonna do whatever I have the most fun doing.
Yeah, for sure. So what's the next competition goal?
I want to make it to X Games eventually, probably in the next upcoming years, hopefully be there. That's my next goal for right now.
I love that. So what do you listen to when you ride?
I'll listen to some Spanish music, I'll listen to some hip hop, more like the upbeat stuff.
Nice, nice. What kind of Spanish music? Give me artists, we need to know the flavor.
I listen to some bachata.
Ooh.
I listen to some Romeo Santos, Anthony Santos.
And then rap, who's your favorite? Give me your top 5. Now you know you should say my name in this, but I'm gonna let you slide, so.
I'm trying to think, who do I really listen to for rap? I'm gonna have to pull out my phone on this one.
I love it. I love it. I feel like, you know, music is a big thing when it comes to snowboarding. For me personally, I can't ride without music. I feel like I need some good music. But I feel like also, too, like maybe you should put out your own playlist. So give me some of your favorite songs.
I definitely listen to some Baby Tron, some Rio de Young OG. What else do we have in here? I listen to some Drake here and there.
I love it.
I listen to him sometimes. Sometimes I'll listen to some like old school stuff.
Old school. What
I listen to like old school hip hop.
What's old school?
Like 90s hip hop.
Okay.
I listen to some like Biggie, Tupac, ODB,
The good
some
stuff.
Wu-Tang Clan, yeah.
So now you know why he's killing the game right now. So what would be your advice? Like, how do you keep a clear head? Because obviously you're balancing school, you're balancing your snowboard career, you're a baseball player, and that's like your thing that you keep low key, but it's really high key. So how do you navigate through all of these different things and still show up with a smile? Because I love that about you.
Sleep. I like to sleep a lot.
And food.
Yeah, big one. I love me some food, but I don't know, I try to just like balance out the days. I go in person to school, so it's not as hard.
Yeah.
I try and do my homework in school, so once I'm home, I can just like chill and do what I need to do. But like, it's not that hard all around to balance out like school and like snowboarding and like the gym. I have like a weekly schedule kind of.
Dope. So, all right, so gearing up for competition season, what is your focus right now?
Just to be in the gym and try and snowboard as much as I can.
I love that. So simple, so amazing. So LJ, where can everybody find you?
On Instagram, LJ_Henriquez. On TikTok, LJ.Henriquez.
I love it.
HENRIQUEZ.
Amazing. Well, everybody, you heard it. LJ Henriquez is amazing. Honestly, he's the next generation. So if you don't know who LJ is, do your homework. It's an honor to know you. I love seeing you ride. I can't wait to see what's next for you. And stay tuned until next time.
Thank you.
Perfect.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Because I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Because I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out to Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.